Ladies and gentlemen, and all in between. So, apparently, Ubisoft, yeah, the company that everyone hates right now, it's about to do something that can possibly revive it from dying. And I'm talking about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Remake. The game every fake Assassin's Creed fan claims to be his favorite one, the pirate one. The one where half of us spent more time hunting sea shanties than actually doing the story. But here's the twist. If the rumors are true, and I hope to God they are not, this remake is going to be very different from what you remember. There will be no modern day story, there will be more RPG mechanic, and possibly a little bit of skull and bones sprinkled in, which is a horrible and terrifying idea. Even thinking about it is making me have goosebumps. So, let's talk about what's going on with Black Flag Remake, like what's changing, what's staying, and why you probably shouldn't sell your PS4 copy just yet. But before that, make sure you drop a like and comment sharing your opinion on why this is either a bad or a good idea. Okay, so first, do I really need to remind everyone of what Black Flag really is? I think everyone is familiar with it, but in case you are not, back in 2013, Ubisoft dropped this game and it was a hit. It was a massive hit. Like some people consider it the real peak of the franchise. We play as Edward Kenway, the GOAT, a pirate who accidentally stumbles into Assassin Templar drama. And it was done well, surprisingly. Like, we can parkour across the most beautiful scenery ever, like Havana, Nassau, Kingston, and sightsee the most, oh my god, the most beautiful scenery to this day, dude. While also we can manage our crew, like we loot ships, and of course, you cannot mention Assassin's Creed Black Flag without mentioning the song "Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her." This game was basically two games in one. Meh Assassin's Creed title and one of the best pirate simulators ever made. And now Ubisoft thinks it's time for a do-over. So here's what the leaks are saying, and remember, none of this is official. It's all based on anonymous insiders and reports, but it's juicy nonetheless. So let's go through it. Okay, rumor number one. The remake might remove the modern day sequences entirely. Like, those little breaks where you're in the present, like wandering around Abstergo offices, hacking computers, talking to Rebecca and Sean. Yeah, those. According to reports, they are gone. Ubisoft supposedly wants the remake to be laser focused on the Pirates era, like no stepping out of the anonymous, just rum, cannons, and betrayals. Which I cannot wait to see how they will manage to fill in the gaps, in between. Because if they remove them and then just add a time skip or fade to black loading screen, then yeah, just keep them, bro. Like for some fans, I mean, that's a blessing. For others, that's like cutting the backbone of Assassin's Creed lore. Now, rumor number two, the one I am most afraid and concerned of, the gameplay. It is said that they are shifting towards RPG mechanics like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, Shadows, rather than the more classic AC formula. That means, and I repeat, that means gear stats, enemy levels, loots, progression systems, and probably more grind. Edward might feel less like a preset character and more like a customizable RPG hero, which is either cool or worrying, depending on how much you love the original simplicity, which to me, I prefer the original simplicity. Okay, now rumor number three, ladies and gentlemen. Ubisoft Singapore. Yeah, I know. The moment I said this name, I know everyone just stood up. Like, it's reportedly leading the project. Yeah, it's the same studio that's been working on Skull and Bones for what? Century now? Like some sources even suggest that parts of Skull and Bones, the tech, the chips, maybe even assets, are being folded into the remake. Which honestly, I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you've already spent billions of dollars making a pirate engine, like, why not recycle it into something like people actually want to play? But this is also worrying. Like, recycling assets from a game that no one played, a game that was in development for most of my life, I don't think it's a good thing at all. Like, this remake is now sounding more like a cash grab, like a last effort for Ubisoft to make people buy and play the Assassin's Creed franchise. And I think people still do, which is the most dumb thing I've ever had to say, but sure. Okay, now the last rumor, or almost the last rumor, the technical upgrades. The remake is supposed to run on the updated Anvil engine. Anvil engine. I don't know. If you know how to say it, just say it in the comments. How do I pronounce it? The same backbone used for Assassin's Creed Shadow. This could mean better lightings, seamless transitions, and maybe, and this is a big maybe, no loading screens between ship and land. This is the PS5 we're talking about, so I do not want to see no loading screens. Marvel Spider-Man 2 did it, so come on. Like, imagine, just imagine, like boarding an enemy ship, plundering it, then hopping straight onto an island without a single cut. Bro, just imagine that. Like, that's the dream. But also, this engine, I don't know, it seems inferior in a sense, in a way. Like, if you played AC Shadows or just seen some of the footage, like gameplay, to me, it feels like kind of cartoonish, like kind of stiff. But I don't know, maybe they updated it and now it's seamless, but I don't know. This is what I think, And the last rumor, and this is the one I am most excited for. Cut content might return. Apparently, some storylines that didn't make the 2013 release, like extra moments tied to Mary, maybe more Blackbeard stuff, maybe they will cut down on the following sequences. They could actually resurface. They could actually add them. I think this seems like we're not getting a remake, we're getting like a director's cut, like we did AC1. Now, I'm gonna stop listing rumors and actually think about what this means. Like, think with me, dude. The comments are always open. If they remove the modern day sections, like the pacing of the story could feel smoother, not gonna lie. You won't have to be yanked out of the Caribbean to wander around some sterile office, It would make the pirate fantasy stronger, but here's the downside. Assassin's Creed isn't just about pirates or ninjas or Vikings. It's about the fight between assassins and Templars. No, it is stretched across centuries. Like that modern day thread, it ties everything together, Like if Ubisoft cuts it out of completely, Black Flag might feel like a great pirate game, but maybe less like an Assassin's Creed game, which I think that's exactly what they want to do. And AC Black Flag already people hate the modern day, but I don't want that. And then there is the RPG angle. The RPG progression, it adds depth, not gonna lie, sure, but it also risks bloating the experience. And Black Flag is already long, with all the forts, side quests, and naval battles. Do we really need loot rarity on top of that? I think Ubisoft is just chasing the Origins and Odyssey model because it sells well, because they're gonna print money. Now, before you set sails too high and expectation out of the window, let's be clear. These are leaks. Ubisoft hasn't confirmed anything officially. The sources reporting this, they've nailed some stuff in the past, but this is still rumor territory. Ubisoft could change directions tomorrow or delay it into oblivion, Or, and this is always a possibility, like cancel it quietly. So yeah, don't go pre-ordering just yet. As I like to say, hype responsibly. So what do I think about all of this? Honestly, like if you already watched my previous review of AC4, you will know that I don't like the game that much. No, it's a cool game, but it's like meh. But I did like the pirate aspect of it. Like there's no denying that. So you can say that I'm torn. On one hand, Black Flag is the perfect game to remake. It still holds up to this day, but the tech is aging, and the idea of a seamless pirate adventure on modern hardware, it is tempting. But on the other hand, Ubisoft's recent obsession with RPG systems, like it worries me. Like I don't want Black Flag Remake to feel like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but with ships. You know what I'm talking about? I want it to feel like a Black Flag, you know? Like gritty, chaotic, sharp. Like a pirate story first, Assassin's Creed second. And if they really are using Skull and Bones tech, like fine. But just please, Ubisoft, please, use it better than you did the first time. Please, Ubisoft, I'm talking to you directly. Please, don't screw this up. Ladies and gentlemen, and only between, that's everything we know so far about Black Flag Remake. So, what do you think? Should Ubisoft cut the modern day story or keep it? Would you actually enjoy more RPG mechanics, or do you want the remake to stay true to 2013's? Like, drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm curious how divided people are on this. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, like hit a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Like I'll be covering the official reveal whenever it happens. Until then, may your cannons fire straight, may you crew sing loud, and may Ubisoft not screw this up. See you next time, mateys.